So we have a question here. It says find the equation of a line whose gradient is 5 and intercepts the y-axis at a half. So again, I like sketching, so we're going to sketch so that we can see how that line can look like. So I'm assuming this is my Cartesian plane. So this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. So we have a line that is intercepting y-axis at a half. So if these are the positive values of y-axis, so we can assume that line is passing somewhere here. So here we can assume this one here is 0.5, which is a half. So therefore you can see when we are at this point, if you go down, you read the value of x is 0. So we always say at y-axis, or at the y-intercept, we say x is always equals to 0. At y-axis, x will always be equals to 0. So therefore, the point is 0 and a half, or 0.5. So using the general equation of a line, which is y is equals to mx plus c, we can substitute. We know the gradient is 5, so we can substitute the values here so that we get what is c. Then we'll have found the equation. So y, using here, our y is a half is equals to m is 5 times x is 0 plus c. So this one will be 0. So our c will be a half. Therefore, our equation will be y is equals to mx. M is 5x plus a half, and that one becomes our equation. Alternatively, we can use 3 parameters. 1, we know the gradient. 2, we have a point that is passing through this line, which is point. This one we have already found it, which is 0.5. Then we need arbitrary point xy. So we just say gradient is change in y over change in x. So our gradient is 5, so we're going to have 5 is equals to change in y. We start with this one, so it will be y minus the y coordinate here, which is a half, divided by x here minus the x coordinate here, which is 0. So this is the same as 5 over 1. So if you cross multiply this one, this will give you y minus a half is equals to 5 multiplied by x, because this is x minus 0 is x. So take this one the other side, so we're going to have y is equals to 5x plus a half. You can do it that way. So thank you for watching, and let us meet in our next video.